gentlemen, hope you all are fine. Our today's topic is to understand basic of textiles. Many of us have a lot of confusion to understand the actual meaning of textile, and we'll try to discuss in a broader sense to realize actually what is textile in today's topics. So let's go to understand, to realize, to enjoy our today's topics. Actually, the word textiles comes from one Latin word that is called texture. Texture means to weave. It's a verb. It means to weave. From this word, we can understand that this weave is related to textiles industries. So, actually, what does it mean by textiles? Textiles means all types of materials, all types of process, all types of machineries, and all types of management are related with textile industries. These all are together called textiles. All types of materials which are related with textile industries. Those materials are actually the part of textile industries and textiles. You see, we have a direct materials which is fibers. These fibers is coming from two sources broadly. One is from nature and another is from, what can I say, artificial ways. That is, the fibers which is coming from nature, that is called natural fibers, and the fibers which is actually artificially generated, produced, that is called man-made fibers. So, fibers like cottons, you see, this is coming from nature, and we are defining it as vegetable fibers. Fibers like wool, that is coming from animal, we call it animal fibers. Sometimes asbestos like fibers, that is called mineral fibers. And fibers like polyester, nylon, those are actually synthetic. And another fibers which is actually coming from nature but that is regenerated. It means by some process we are purifying, we are making it more effective to use, that is called regenerated fiber. You see, viscose is a regenerated fibers. Okay, after having these fibers from nature or in an artificial way, we are going to yarns. That is, in some process we are going to yarns, fiber to yarns. So right now we are just talking on materials flow, that is raw materials fibers, then yarns, then fabrics, and then apparels. In yarns we are having two types of yarns. That is, one is regular yarn and another is fancy yarn. Regular yarn means you need 30 single, fancy yarn means you see slab, naps, and then we are having fabrics. Fabric is the outcome of yarns. This is the input and that is the output of one department, that is called fabric manufacturing unit. This fabric actually three types. One is knitted, another is woven, and another is non-woven. This knitted is two types, warp and weft. This woven is three types, flame, dovey, and jacquard. And finally we are having apparels. All types of materials, all types of process, all types of machineries, and all types of management related with industries, textile industries, that is broadly called textiles. Now we are going to process. You see this, we have some process, that is spinning, knitting or weaving, wet processing, and apparel manufacturing. You see, in spinning our input, that is raw material, is fibers, and we are having this outcome, that is yarn. After having this yarn is becoming the input of knitting or weaving sections, and this knitting and weaving section is actually giving us gray fabrics. Gray fabric is the input of wet processing department, and from this wet processing department we are having finished fabrics. You see, this apparel manufacturing unit actually working on finished fabrics. That is, after having this finished fabric, they are cutting, they are sewing, and they are finishing these garments, and they are making it apparels and going to the end users. So our today's topic was on basic of textiles. I have tried to discuss and explain actually what is textile, from where it starts and from where it ends. So I think you understand it very well. That is, textiles is a broader sense, and to understand this subject, it's not so easy to in a day. You have to pay a lot of times. You have to pay a lot of passion to realize all the things. Hopefully we'll see you soon with another topics in another day. Till then, Allah Hafiz.